Hello, kindergarten. Oh, this lighting is really bad. See if I can get somebody to help me with that. I'm going to wait here just a minute and see if anybody joins. Someone joined, but I can't tell who it is. I got it. It started working. Go tell Zach I got it. Someone is here, but I don't know who it is. So how do I tell who's here? Comment if you're on. Lucy is the YouTube star. So comment who is here so that I can tell who's here. I can't tell who it is. So it's Shayna. Hi Shayna. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Let's see. Play with my lighting. Get rid of these lights. If you have these, let's see if that helps. I know. Hang on, everybody. Wiping the screen. Okay, look, it's better. Oh, there we go. That's better. Turn off that one over there. Good. I'm glad you're good. It's still dark, Zach. Can you not? And my ear backed up. You have to put it off. Oh, that's not a light. We can't turn that off because it's a skylight. That would be Jesus controlling that light. Good, Shayna. Who else is here? Someone else is here. Two. Comment if you're on. So I'm just got on here. I'll wait just a couple minutes, but we're going to do some super fun things for my kindergarten class. We are going to start with Lucy. You really have to stop. I'm sorry. We are going to start with reviewing some charts really super fast. So if there's any other kindergartners out there that want to review charts with us, you may. Hand me those charts again, Lucy Lou. And somebody else is on here. Comment if you guys are here so that I know who's here. Tell me if you're on, but I don't know who they are. So comment to tell me who you are. And then, here they are. Here's charts. And then we are going to talk about our graduation for just a minute because I'm super excited about graduation. We're not going to practice our lines on here though because this is open to the whole world and we do not want other people hearing our graduation before graduation day because it's a secret. So we're not going to practice those. So, yay, it's Ella and Hermione. Hi, Ella. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. You did great. Yay. So we are going to do, Lucy, back. We are going to do some charts. So Lucy is going to hold this chart right here when we do them. Ready, Lucy? So Lucy, hold that. Ready? CK says, as in duck. E says, E, as in me. O says, O, as in go. Y says, I, as in fly. AY says, A, as in pray. ST says, as in stop. PL says, pull, as in plane. FR says, fr, as in frog. PR says, as in train. FH says, as in ship. TH says, as in thick, and it also says, as in this. BL says, bull, as in block. CL says, cool, as in clock. FL says, full, as in flake. GL says, goof, as in glue. Part number one, good job. And hello, LMA. I miss you so much. I'm so glad you said hello to me. Let's try chart number 7. Let's see who can say it with us. Ready? BR says, as in bride. BR says, as in drum. PR says, as in pray. GR says, as in grin. SM says, as in smoke. SC says, as in scat. SK says, as in skate. SE says, as in spade. CR says, as in crab. TW says, as in twins. SPL says, school, as in splash. SPR says, as in sprain. SQU says, as in squeak. SN says, as in snap. SL says slow, as in sleep. SER says as in stream. SW says as in swim. That was Zach. Thank you, Zach, for that. And that was awesome. You guys did a good job. We learned a few more since then. We won't worry about it right now. And so I wanted to see if you guys remembered my friend. So I'm going to get him. Somebody else is here. Who else is here that hasn't commented? Hold on. Do you guys remember my friend? Do you remember him? Do you remember his name? Let's see if anybody remembers his name. His name is Cooper. This is Cooper. Bonus points if you remember his name. Cooper wanted to read a story today. So we're going to read a story about Cooper. So I hope that you can see those pictures as we read this story about him. And you guys know that he makes some bad choices sometimes, but Jesus still loves him even when he makes bad choices. So let's listen to his story called Cooper and the Storm. Sometimes storms can be scary. Cooper was dreaming about his new toy car. Vroom, vroom, he mumbled in his sleep. Suddenly, there was a loud crack of thunder, and Cooper woke up. What was that? He said. I think his face shows that he's a little bit scared. Heavy rain drummed against the window, and the wind howled in the trees. Cooper peeped out at the curtains. Crash went the thunder, and a great zigzag of lightning came across it. Help! Cried Cooper, and he jumped under the blanket. Are you all right, Cooper? Said Daddy Bear. He lifted up the blanket and looked inside. Look, does he look all right? He was a little bit scared. It's a very noisy night, said Cooper in a very sad voice. There's nothing to be scared about, said Daddy. Do you know what a storm is? Cooper's daddy started to explain to him all about what a storm is and how good the rain is for us. And it's just noise. That's all. I'm going to turn this down. It's just noise. And there's nothing that's scaring us that can hurt you. So his daddy lifted up the blanket. He said, come out with me. He pulled Cooper out. And he said, let's have some hot chocolate and a nice talk. And they sat down to talk. And he reminded him of his verse that says, W, what time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. And Cooper learned a hard lesson that day. He learned there's nothing to be afraid of. When we're scared, there's some things we can do. The number one thing is to talk to Jesus about it. And you know, Jesus says that he's always there with us, and he will take care of us, and he loves us. And that's all that matters, and that's all we need. And you know who else is there? Mommy and Daddy. And we can always talk to Mommy and Daddy anytime we're afraid. Right now, I've heard a lot of people talking about being afraid. And Cooper, he had some times that he was afraid too. Right now in the world, we have to be stuck in our houses. And some people say that that can be scary because we're not doing the things that we usually do. I wish that we could be in kindergarten today. I wish we could be in our rainbow room with all of our happy colors and lots of laughing and coloring and talking. And that's just not what Jesus wants for us right now. We always want to do what Jesus wants for us. But you know what? What time I am afraid, I'm going to trust in Jesus. And that's what matters, is that we just trust in Jesus because he promised he'll take care of us no matter what. He's always going to take care of us. That's a good lesson for Cooper, and it's a good lesson for us. I think some people are having trouble finding us. Yes. Let's see. Who's on here? There's 3 people. I was going to talk to you individually, but I don't know who's here. I think LMA is here, and Tina, are you still here? And then somebody else. I know Quinn's mommy is trying to find us. So we can wait just a minute and see if they can find us. So while we're doing that, let me tell you something. I sent a few pictures to your mommies this afternoon. And Hunter's on there. Okay. And it is pictures of some things. So there's a couple of things on there that you do not have to do, but they're super fun. And I hope that when you're done with your schoolwork and you're bored, because if you're like my kids, then you're saying, I'm so bored. I don't have anything to do. So if you do that, here's a couple of things that you can do. So one of them was a scavenger hunt. So you're going to have to go outside. So you have to wait until mommy says you can go outside. But there is some things that you can print off. Yay! Hello, Quinn. There are some things on that picture. I'm talking about the things that I sent you guys. So the first one was the scavenger hunt, and it is an outside scavenger hunt. So you can print that off. And if you can find all of those things, you put a check mark in the box when you find it. So you're going to look for an ant and some kind of clover. It doesn't have to be a 4-leaf clover, just a clover, a pine cone, grass, feather, rock, leaf, ladybug, clouds. When you see those things, you're going to put a check mark in them, okay? And if you can bring me something that says that, then you're going to get an extra prize from me if you can bring me back your backyard scavenger hunt whenever we go back to school. So look for that. And the other thing is my favorite. So you see that color wheel, all those different colors, and you can talk about all of those different colors and how they fall. We had just started talking about the different colors, parents, and about where they fall and how we can combine certain other colors to make colors like yellow and blue make green. So we've been talking about how that happens. This color wheel that I sent you guys, and if you didn't get it, let me know and I'll send it to you again. But it is super fun. So it is an inside scavenger hunt. Well, I guess you can make it an outside scavenger hunt, but it's an inside scavenger hunt where you can find all those different things. And I also sent a picture of, and I'll show you guys while I have it. Me and Lacey and I did it. And we went around the house and found some different things that fit in. I don't know if you can see this or not. Can you see that? It's really bad. So we found like yellow, something that was yellow, and then something that was green, and then something that was blue, and then use all that color wheel to try and fill in all the places and make your own color wheel at home. And then take a picture of it and send it to me. And you'll get another surprise when you come back to school. So try to come up with lots of different color wheels. Lucy and I were going to try and put it with her colored pencils later so that we can figure out, so that we can do something with the color pencils. And we could probably make a really cool big one with all of her colored pencils. So that's something you could do too. Use your crowns and your markers and your colored pencils and make a huge color wheel. So I think it would be super fun. So my question for you guys is, do you have any questions for me? So you can comment them. Mine's on the side. I don't know if yours is down below. And I've never been a YouTube star before, and I don't want to be. So this is as YouTube-y as it gets for me. So I just wanted to see if you guys had any questions for me or anything that you wanted to say or talk to your friends. And if you want to send a Marco Polo right now to your friends and we can all see it. LMA is not on Marco Polo, so maybe you guys want to say something to her because we haven't got to see her in over a week now. So we miss you, Ella. And if you have any questions for me, then just ask away. Or if you want to say something or do something with your friends, then let me know right now. Otherwise, I will ask you guys how your schoolwork is going. Everybody enjoying their schoolwork and finding everything that you need and doing a good job at it? Just let me know. So I'm not sure what people are supposed to talk about whenever they're on YouTube Live and no one's talking to them. So hopefully everyone finds this and is doing well. Hopefully you guys have been practicing your flashcards and your Bible verses. I've had just 2 people have sent me their Bible verses from X. But that's okay. You don't have to do it right now because some of you might have just started your schoolwork this week. So if you did, that's great. So practice your X verse. Exceeding great and precious promises are given unto us. And then your Y verse is ye are the light of the world. Quinn wants to know why you're holding the bear. Oh, Quinn, you got here late. You have to restart your video after this is over because I read the story of Cooper and about when Cooper was afraid, and he was afraid of the storm, and we talked about how bad it is when we're afraid. So, okay, so Quinn, we met Monkey this morning, who was at your schoolroom classroom, and this is Cooper. I don't think you've met Cooper because Cooper comes to my junior church a lot, but I don't think I've ever brought him to school. But when we go back, if you'll remind me, I will bring him, and maybe you can bring Monkey sometime, and we'll have to get them their own chairs and their own little desks to sit at so they can do their schoolwork together. Because I hope Monkey learned a lot today in your classroom. And you can rewatch this and hear the story about Cooper and when he was afraid. So we learned that we don't have to be afraid because we can just trust in Jesus. So Quinn has a cousin named Cooper. That's awesome. Yeah, I have lots of Cooper books. So maybe if we do this again, I'll find a different Cooper story and we can learn some more things. Cooper gets into some trouble sometimes. This one he didn't really get in that much trouble, but sometimes he doesn't make really good choices. So Ella wants to know what you like most about being off. I'm glad you like the videos that I made. I felt a little silly in them, like I do right now, but that's okay. Anything for the kindergartners. What do I like most about being off? Probably getting stuff done around my house that I needed to get done. And I do like sleeping in a little bit. And my favorite part just actually started Friday because Brother Randy is off now. And that just started on Friday. So I'm super excited that I get to spend some time with him because we don't usually get this chance. So that is mine. Quinn, I love you so much. I miss you guys so much. So I'm going to tell the truth. Earlier this morning when you guys were Marco Poloing me, it made me so sad and it made me cry a little bit because I miss you guys so much and I just want to be back in our classroom. But we will, and sometime. And we know that Jesus knows what's best, so we're just going to trust him. Ella, you love sleeping in too. Yes, me too. I think that's one of my favorite things. And not going to bed early, like I haven't really been going to bed. I've been staying up as late as I want, which is funny, and going to bed whenever I want to. So getting up whenever I wanted to. So that's been nice. What is your favorite things about being off? So, Hunter, are you here? I don't know if Hunter is here or not. Noah is not here, I don't think. He'll probably watch later. So Ella and Quinn, what are your favorite things about being off right now? Hunter's mommy just said there's an online video conferencing with Zoom. So maybe we'll try and hook that up later. So I'll try to work on that and figure out what that is and if we can make that happen where all of you guys can talk and see each other at the same time. So Quinn and LMA, what are your favorite things about being off school right now? I'm sure part of it has to do with school with mommy. Ella said she loves playing school. That's awesome. I love that. I hope that you're the teacher and you are a very, very nice teacher and that you are still doing your work. Make sure you get all of your baby dolls and all your stuffed animals and line them up and teach them everything you know. Make sure that they are listening and learning, and you can go over charts with them and do flashcards with them and have lots of fun. Quinn said the same. Somehow I knew Quinn and LMA would say the same thing. They're like two peas in a pod. So that's super fun, Quinn. Quinn, have you been playing school with your animals or have you been playing school with mommy? Why mommy teaches you? And how do your siblings like you guys being home all day? Are you guys getting along with your siblings? Quinn, are you having fun with Olivia and Ella? How about all your brothers? Are they bugging you yet? Did you see my brother at church yesterday talking about me bugging him? He said that I bugged him. Yes, Ella May. Make sure you get your dolls, Ella. Use all of them. Get them all up, line them all up. I used to do that whenever I was a little girl. I was the teacher, and I would line all of my dolls up and teach them everything that I had learned. Anyways, did you guys see that? Pastor Burke yesterday, Ella May, did you see that when Pastor said that his sister bugged him? He said, she still bugs me. What? Okay, I do a little bit. That's what sisters are for, LMA. Make sure you do that. Anything else you guys like to do while you've been off? Have you got to do anything that you haven't gotten to do in a long time? Quinn says that Olivia stays upstairs and Quinn sneaks up to get snacks. That's a good idea. How's the snack situation at everyone's house? Because I bought so many snacks. You guys, I bought so many snacks and they're like almost gone. And I'm like, guys, we're supposed to be rationing these snacks. They don't know what to do whenever there's that many snacks in the house. They had their moments. Oh, man. It's really just not funny. Pastor Burke still picks on me. I'm so innocent, just like Cooper. I don't do those kind of things, but that's okay. So the snack situation is growing dim at our house, but that's okay. All right. If nobody else has anything they want to ask me or say. Oh, we enjoyed that too. Do you guys know who Porky Pig was in Brother Burke's family video that he did, where he had the thumb wrestling and the phone call to the pig? I didn't get very much credit for that, but let's just say Porky lives at my house. So if you wondered who that was, you guys might have noticed him because I had Porky at one day for Spirit Week. He was there, and some of you played with him. Yeah, Quinn knew it was me. Quinn knew it was me because of that pig, probably. We played with that pig and may or may not have gotten into a restroom break with it, but that's beside the point. Okay, any other questions for me or anything? This was super fun, and we'll try to do it again. Maybe I'll look into that Zoom thing so that you guys can talk to each other, and we'll say a big huge hi to Noah and Elijah and everybody. Quinn even knew it was my house. That's really impressive, Quinn, because I was just upstairs in front of my big, huge cabinet in my room. I'll have to show you guys that sometime. I have a big cabinet in my room that Brother Randy finally broke down and got me because I have so much junior church and kindergarten stuff that it was piling in totes and it was making a big, huge mess in my house. And so Brother Randy finally got me a big cabinet that we keep all of my stuff in. And so it is jammed packed full. Actually, that's one of my things that I plan on doing while I'm off because Zach's work is almost done for school for the next 2 weeks. And he has a few things that he has to do on his own that I can't help him with. So he's going to finish that. And today, Lacey and I got up early and worked until just a little while ago. And she is almost done with all of her work too. So that's what happens when you get older. You can do all of your work, a lot of your work on your own, and you can work ahead. But they also had a lot more work than you guys. So there's that too. But after they get done, then I can do some things that I need to do. So one of the things I'm going to do is clean out my cabinet. And it's going to take me a long time. And maybe after I get it all cleaned out, I'll take a picture and show it to you. But it has everything from forks and spoons to storybooks. Lots of these guys are in there that help me tell stories. And I have a big whale in there that helps me tell Jonah. Maybe sometime I'll have to show you guys that. And we'll tell the story of Jonah and the great big fish that swallowed him. So what's your favorite Bible story? Do you have a story you would like for me to tell? Think about that and tell me. I know, Stephanie. I thought this will be such a nice, relaxing time. And I have literally gone nonstop every day, except for yesterday. I did slow down a little bit. But other than taking time out every day to watch a movie with the kids or something like that, then it has literally just been nonstop. That is the truth. It's been crazy. So if you guys have a Bible story you would like for me to tell, I probably have something in my cabinet that helps me tell it. And we'll do this again. So if you guys have some suggestions, let me know. But everybody go back. If you weren't here at the beginning, go back and watch, especially about the scavenger hunt, the backyard scavenger hunt, and the color wheel. I can't wait to see how you guys do that. And we'll have to see. And we'll have to see if we can. Sorry, Hunter is here. Hi, Hunter. I'm so glad to see you. If you have something to say, you can text me because I'm looking at my phone too. So Yes, everybody do your scavenger hunt and the color wheel. I'm so excited. You can do so many different things with that color wheel. You could use like different things from around the house. You can go outside and get things. You could color me one, like try to find your color pencils that match the colors and color a big circle. And I think it'll be super fun. But don't stress mom out because you don't have to do it. It's no more work to do. So don't worry about that. Okay, David and Goliath is twins, so I know I have the stuff for that. And Jenna and the Whale, yep, Ella, that's one of my favorites, and I have the stuff for that one too. So we'll work on that, and I'll let you guys know when we can do this again. Maybe I'll just make videos instead of going live, but we will. Someone's coming in my back door. Yes, the scavenger hunt is going to be super excited. I am really excited, and if you guys do that one and you get it done and you want another one, I'll look up some more for you, and we'll do some more. We'll do some more scavenger hunt stuff. So, Lucy, would you like to say bye? Yep, we're almost done. It's almost 25 minutes. Everyone is tired of listening to me talk. So, okay, can you wait until I'm off? No, my YouTube fanatic over here is wanting to see what's happening. So, okay, I think that's all. Everybody go back, watch everything, and well, you don't have to go back and watch it again. I wouldn't if I was you. But be in touch. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'm so proud of everybody and their hard work. And I want everybody to keep up all the hard work and know that you are loved and that this is a special time for you and your family. You are like a very special kindergarten class. And you're going to have some awesome, awesome memories for the rest of your life, for this few weeks that you get with your mommy and your daddies and your brothers and your sisters. And take time to tell everybody that you love them. I have another book I'm going to read. I thought about reading it today, but I'm going to save it. It's called Be Kind. And it's just about being kind. So sometimes when we get stuck together, it's hard to be kind, but it's always the right choice. Always the right choice to be kind. So I love you guys, and I'm praying for you every single day, and I will be in touch. Have a great rest of the day. Love you.